as the winner of the 1938 Academy Awards Best Short Film, Ferdinand the Bull definitely has its positive points, and I was really impressed with the message of this film. It definitely has a Disney film message. With regards to the animation, it was okay. Ferdinand the Bull is actually quite a simple narrative compared to some other Disney shorts, but this is set in Spain and revolves around bullfights, but it's not as violent as you might think. It starts off with Ferdinand being a young bull, and he is ridiculously adorable, very, very cute. And then he grows up to be a fully grown bull. He's got a very typically, I guess, gruff bull exterior. He's chunky, he's got big horns, but all he wants to do is sit and smell the flowers. And lovingly, his mother just accepts this. There's no, bearing in mind this is the 30s, there's no commentary about how he should be a big manly bull and go off and fight. Really, really impressed by that message for, the 30s. And the bullfighters try and goad him into fighting and trying to get him to fight, and he just won't. He refuses. He just wants to smell the flowers. He doesn't want to fight, and he stays true to who he is. And I won't spoil it exactly, but there's a moment towards the end where you think the message is going to flip. But it carries its own, and it's really sweet, and I think that is really impressive. It's directed by Dick Rickard and narrated by Don Wilson. We also have Disney voicing Ferdinand's mother with Milt Kahl voicing Ferdinand. I think it's a really sweet story. Disney can't take too much of the credit for the story because it is actually based on Ferdinand, a book by Munro Leaf. I hadn't heard of it. I've never heard of Ferdinand. So as my introduction to Ferdinand, I'd say it's a pretty good one. And although I'm not enamored of the animation style, I'm not too bothered about the narrative setting. Obviously the narrative setting had to be where it was to go with the story. The narrative itself didn't interest me too much. I'm not interested in bullfighting in the slightest. But the actual message is so sweet and so surprising that I'm glad it won. In terms of the entertainment, I wouldn't have picked it as a winner. My winner would have been Mother Goose Goes Hollywood, which is also a Disney. That year there were actually 4 Disney nominees and 1 Fleischer, directed for Fleischer Studios. So Disney were very likely to win, and I have to say, Ferdinand the Bull, it wouldn't have been my choice, but I can completely see why it did win. It's adorable.